It's Diablo 3 in a different looking universe. Coming up next. It's crazy to think that we are watching Diablo 3, a pretty serious game, a very heavy RPG loot style game. And this is a secret area called either Whimsyshire or Whimsyshire. I'm not exactly 100% sure. I think it's Whimsyshire. But this is a secret location in the game and sort of a joke. It's like an extra sort of hidden, what do they call it? Not treasure, but, what is the word I'm thinking of? I don't know. I'm failing. Here I am, an English major. I'm failing to come up with the word that describes bonus content or extras in a game. I don't know why. That's going to bother me. I'm sure I'll come up with it when this commentary comes to an end. But in Whimsyshire, this was a joke done by Blizzard, the makers of Diablo. Apparently, there was some talk about how this game was too serious. I don't know. I don't know the exact 100% details on the idea behind this, but all I know is that this is freaking hilarious. Just running around in this huge map that looks like something out of a Lucky Charms box, and just killing what looks to be little teddy bears and My Little Ponies just everywhere. And the whole goal of it, obviously, is to figure out where the treasure chest is in the end, because usually when you go through a cave in Diablo, you'll get, like, the big treasure test that has all the loot. So when you're in an area like this, you want to look for that ending treasure test. So needless to say, when we were playing this, we were surprised, number one, how big this area was. In the same vein, though, it's interesting how big it actually is, because it's bonus content. And to get to Whimsyshire, which I hope, again, is the correct way to pronounce it, to get to Whimsyshire, you had to have a sword. And I'm failing you here a little bit because I can't think of words, and I can't think of the exact sword that you need to get into Whimsyshire, but you have to beat the game once already. I do know that. So you have to beat Diablo 3 in its entirety once. And once you do that, you have to acquire a specific sword. And if you look on the Diablo 3 wiki pages, or if you just type it in somewhere on Google or on the Diablo forums on battle.net, you can figure it out. And again, like I said, I'm kind of failing here because I totally forgot the sword that you need. It's unfortunate, but it'll have to do. But like I said, I just know that you have to beat this game once to get through. And this is definitely worth it, because there's freaking clouds that are just staring at you laughing. And I was cracking up when we first got into this. I couldn't believe that this actually existed. And, we knew it was going to be wacky because we heard stories about it, but we didn't realize we were going to be killing little teddy bears and ponies. So, I don't know. I found it funny. It's good every once in a while to see some humor in games. Recently, there's been some games that have sort of went down that route, substituting some humor for what otherwise has been serious games released. You have your big-time shooters that are always pretty serious and sometimes take themselves too seriously, but it's nice to have this. And it's funny because Diablo 3 is a serious game, and it has a serious story, and it's a very serious, sort of hardcore gamers game, I want to call it. Although a lot of people would argue that now these days, with the newest Diablo. But, it's good to see that Blizzard's not taking themselves too seriously, and they're able to come up with something funny like this. So, if you have any comments about Whimsyshire and about killing little ponies and teddy bears, for the love of God, that just is funny every time, and staring at rainbow clouds and just laughing some more, let me know what you think of this. Is this funny or what? I find it pretty hilarious. Hopefully you're in on the joke with me here, laughing it up. And here's is this the totem here that we found? The funniest part is the treasure chest at the very end of this, what you just saw us collect. It was a pinata. I thought that was a pretty good spin-off, and I think it was like a smiling pinata or something that wasn't even a normal pinata. So there you go, Whimsyshire. I've had this video on my computer for some time now, and I wanted to get it out there to show it. I just haven't had too much time, but I figured all of you would definitely like to see this. And just, you know, like I said, look it up on the Diablo 3 wiki pages, or just go to battle.net on the forums, and I'm sure you can find something there, or Google it. And, you know, I apologize for not remembering the sword that you need. I think it might even be for the monk character that it's the only sword that you can get. But, anyways, this video is going to wrap up. Again, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Take it easy.